Hello, I'm Apostlett, and I want to talk to you. Not in rhyme this time. And I'm a presidential candidate for the United States of America for this 2020 election. And I really would like for you to vote for me. I talk to you in rhyme a lot. And there are some very serious matters that we must be addressing and changing, and even renewing and reviving, and even introducing in these times. I'd like to hear what you have to say. I could tell you some of my concerns, and one of them is this Bible and this Constitution and how they impact us, as well as other religious and political processes. I am the only and the first Apostlett ever noted in time, and I address issues pertaining to women and children through religion, politics, and all those that fit up under that umbrella. And everything is up under that umbrella. From sports to entertainment to library science to you name it. We have some very serious and critical matters facing us today. I took my mask off so that I could speak to you clearly. But one of my concerns I've been bringing to your attention here a lot lately is that disabled people are left outside in the dark, in the cold, hot, cold, however, with a pandemic that is globally known, universally known. And these people are already disabled, and they're being denied access to dialysis centers with the people in the building, knowing these people are sitting outside in wheelchairs, on walkers, etc. And it happens predominantly in non-white places for the people who are non-white. And it's unfortunate. It shouldn't happen to anybody, white or otherwise. Black, brown, red, yellow. These people are already physically challenged, and that's not fair. There are so many factors pertaining to this, not just their safety of what's emitted in the air right now, but there's animals that could attack these people. They could become sick. No one would know it. There are people who do things they should not do, and they could hurt these people. There are so many things to address this. I am concerned, as your president of the United States of America, or presidentess, whichever you choose, because I am a female, about the care of disabled people. This includes mentally ill people and the treatment of these people. I'm also concerned about not only fair housing, but what it consists of, and holding these housing agencies and these landlords much more accountable than what they've been held accountable, because they play beat it to the judge on tenants. And legislation has not tightened up its paperwork to protect tenants as it should. I'm also concerned about the murder streak that's taking place. It has been taking place for centuries. This didn't just start. I told you recently, again, that I'm very, very bothered by the mere fact that the United States of America is not upset about the murder of 2 unarmed black people on a schoolyard in a predominantly black community by a group of white people who called themselves police officers, and one of them got on top of a car and emptied multiple rounds of bullets into these unarmed people after a chase that had been called off at least 6 times. And not one person was disciplined, because people don't see police as people. They see them as above the law, and they're not. Also, the murder of Tanisha Anderson, who was just vocally expressing herself. And a male did not like the fact that she was saying what was on her mind, and police got involved and she ended up dead. The murder of Tamir Rice and the assault of his sister for having a toy gun in his hand, not bothering anyone. But a toy gun in a child's hand who's white is just that, a toy. And it's a defense mechanism against people who are non-white. And Tamir Rice's sister was assaulted and had to witness her brother being murdered. And a white law director basically stated and clearly made a statement to all that this young boy needed to die and deserved to die. Trayvon Martin, with people of color making clothes all day, every day, but when a child wears a piece of garmentry, just walking down the street, it's okay for a white man to get a gun and murder him, and then sue the family for taking him to court. My challenge with this is not only with white people. My challenge with this is the people who are non-white supporting this to get a dollar and a dime in their pockets to keep their businesses, their ministries, their religious groups, their whatever open. It's not right. It's not fair, and it's not to be accepted or tolerated. I'm also concerned about our public transportation and the public voice, which have been shut down during this pandemic purposely 1 week before the primary elections in Ohio, to make sure that I'm not heard as well as other people. Those of you who would like to vote for me and even help me with my election, please do so. My phone number is 1-216-548-0820. I have a wealth of information, and I have some of it in my book entitled Choose Life. People who have never even read the book have made their intuitions and implications and their guesses and their hate towards me without even reading the book. It's Choose Life. And I just stated in my last video, there's no need. We have no more need. We have no need at all ever for what comes through the destruction and violence of drugs and guns. We need peaceful relations, peaceful negotiation, and we can do that just through the pen and through the tongue. I love you all. And it's time for there to be order in the court. And because I'm a believer of Jesus Christ, I would say order in the church. I don't know what your religious disorder may be, if you even have a religious thought process at all. But I know there's a lot of things that need to be corrected and worked upon. And I'm willing to do that as the leader of this nation. I've been doing it all of my life, and I'm not going to stop now. As I close, I'm going to say to you, as I always say, family matters, faith matters, finances matter, and futures matter. Your vote and your voice do matter to me. They always have, and they always shall. I'm Apostlett, also known as Reverend Pamela M. Pinckney Butts. Please remember to vote for me in this election. Please be sure to make me your selection. You be blessed, and all of my rights are reserved for this video.